You can defund Obamacare without shutting down the government. It is totally possible and we can do it. But we need each and every one of your voices.
As a healthcare professional, it's actually pretty scary.
It stinks. We don't need Obamacare.
I don't believe it's the role of our government to be involved in healthcare.
I think it's one, unconstitutional, and two, I think it'll bankrupt this country. And if we don't defund it, once it starts, the entitlement portion of this will never get rid of. So here's our opportunity to do it now, and if we don't do it now, it will never happen.
Obamacare is going to negatively impact you no matter what color you are, no matter what sex you are, no matter what your creed is, no matter what your political affiliation is.
The elderly are going to get hit first, more of you are going to suffer, and more are going to die before their time. And I'm here to give you the evidence for that and to talk to you about this from the doctor's perspective.
We have seen decreases in quality of care since Obamacare has passed like we've never seen before.
Just signing the bill is not enough. One must sign the lead letter. The lead letter goes to leadership, and it requests that he defund Obamacare through the continuing resolution.
And the GOP is going to be blamed no matter what they do, so they might as well do the right thing.
Article 1, Section 7, Clause 1. All appropriations are in the House. The Republicans control the House. Their constitutional responsibility is to defund it.
Everybody says you can't do it. But the government runs out of money at the end of September. They will not have a budget in place by the end of September. So in order to continue funding government operations, they do this every year, you have to pass a continuing resolution. So all you do in the continuing resolution is say, no money can be allocated to implement Obamacare or to spend it or to write regulations. Very simple. You just add phrasing to it that prohibits the expenditure of money. So when people say you can't do it, yes, you can. Now, do you have the political courage to let two things will happen there? One, Democrats will probably say in the Senate that we won't pass this. No continuing resolution gets passed. The government does not get funded. So whose fault is it? Is it the fault of the people who wanted to fund Obamacare, or is it the fault of the people who won't pass a continuing resolution that funds the other 90% plus of government, including Social Security, the military, and everything else? Or is it the president who won't let it happen? But that is a simple thing about defunding. It's not a complicated process, and it just takes political courage to stand up to the media, to the editorial boards, to the nightly newscast.
You know, part of our responsibility as citizens of the United States of America is to voice our opinions, is to become actively engaged.
Obamacare has already cost me money. He said it will not go up in price, and it's gone up in the last 3 years. And I'm getting worried now that my wife is getting closer to that age of 65, and the cost will just be too much on us at that point.
The senators and the congressmen need to stand up to him and defund this.
Not only that this law is unconstitutional, but it's going to damage our medical system.
I believe that we need to defund Obamacare for sure.
I've got one thing to say about Obamacare. It's a long speech. I hope you have time. Defund it, damn it.